On Mother's Day, on May 10, 2020, 49-year-old Suzanne Morphew disappeared after leaving her home for a bike ride. Barry Morphew, her husband, was supposed to face trial for his wife's murder, but the charges were dropped on April 19, 2022, just 9 days before the trial. Suzanne's remains were discovered on September 22, 2023, but no arrests have been made to date. Suzanne and Barry Morphew from Alexandria, Indiana, met in high school. Suzanne was popular, while Barry was a talented baseball player, selected by the Toronto Blue Jays, a famous Canadian baseball team. After Barry graduated from high school, they started dating and married in 1994. Barry launched a landscaping business, while Suzanne, initially a school teacher, chose to stay home and raise their two daughters, Mallory and Macy. Friends mentioned that the Morphews relocated from Indiana to a house near Salida, Colorado, to be closer to their older daughter, Mallory, as she attended college nearby. However, there were rumors about the troubles going on in their marriage. On May 9, 2020, Suzanne exchanged 59 messages and her selfie picture with a man in Michigan suspecting an affair. Her picture was the last evidence of her being seen alive. On May 10, 2020, Barry left home for work 150 miles away in Broomfield. Suzanne cycled on County Road 225 and West Highway 50 near Maysville, Colorado, but has yet to return home. Mallory and Macy texted their mother to wish her Mother's Day, but she didn't respond. Unable to contact her mother, Macy called her father and informed him about the situation. Barry reached out to a neighbor to check on Suzanne and her bike, but both were missing. Barry immediately asked the neighbors to call the police. Barry claimed that Suzanne was sleeping when he left early in the morning for his work.
Just a confirmation, you left this morning at 5. Okay.
He also texted his wife a Happy Mother's Day message, but didn't receive any response. The police started their investigation. On May 10, 2020, Barry was captured in a hotel surveillance footage disposing of garbage at various spots in Broomfield. He claimed that he usually used available bins for waste disposal. However, investigators believed that he might have been disposing of potential evidence. On May 11, 2020, the investigators searched the Morphew home and found Suzanne's mountain bike nearby in the woods, but no further evidence was found, like clothes, blood, or signs of a struggle. Investigators suspected it to be an intentional setup, and Suzanne never went for a bike ride that day. The authorities, including the FBI and CBI, volunteers searched for Suzanne throughout the area near her home. On May 13, 2020, her helmet was discovered about a mile away on Highway 50. On May 22, 2020, the FBI searched a construction site in Salida. Despite their efforts, Suzanne remained missing. 10 days after Suzanne was reported missing, investigators found a spy pen in Suzanne's bedroom's wardrobe. She got this voice-activated pen to catch Barry red-handed for having an affair, but it recorded her conversations with her secret boyfriend instead. It took 6 months for investigators to identify the man, who lived in Michigan with a wife and 6 children. He hadn't come forward after Suzanne disappeared and tried to cover up his affair with Suzanne. However, during investigations, he provided his DNA, phone records, and social media account passwords. The man was soon cleared out as a suspect in this case. Further investigation discovered a big crack in the doorframe of the Morphew's bedroom. When investigators asked Barry about this, he responded, "I don't know where that's from." Investigators suspected Barry might have done something while trying to threaten Suzanne. In October 2020, the Chaffee County Clerk reported to the Sheriff's Office that she had received a mail-in ballot for voting in elections under the name of Suzanne. In April 2021, Barry was interviewed by FBI agents about the ballot and asked why he submitted it. He replied, "Just because I wanted Trump to win." He further stated, "I just thought to give Trump another vote." In May 2021, Barry was arrested. District Attorney Linda Stanley charged him with the first-degree murder of his wife and destroying the evidence. He was also charged for submitting a ballot for Suzanne in the presidential election. He was accused of forgery of a public record and an election mail ballot offense. On August 9, 2021, a preliminary hearing was held. Prosecutors revealed a significant detail in Barry's trial. Chaffee County Sheriff Commander Alex Walker presented evidence indicating Suzanne had an affair from 2 years before her disappearance. Walker further stated that Suzanne had met her boyfriend at least 6 times in various states: Louisiana, Texas, Indiana, and Florida. The boyfriend met with the FBI about 6 months after Suzanne went missing and was informed that he was cleared as a suspect. Walker also stated that Suzanne suspected Barry of having an affair, but no evidence was found supporting this claim. Barry pleaded not guilty to all charges. On September 20, 2021, he was released on bond. On January 28, 2022, some pictures of scratches on Barry's hands were released. Prosecutors suggested these scratches might have come from Suzanne defending herself, while the defense claimed they were from tree branches while Barry searched for his wife. The prosecutors claimed Barry used a gun, as a plastic needle cap was found in Barry's dryer. Investigators mentioned that it matched a needle used for injecting chemicals into a dart. However, no working gun or chemicals were found. Barry told investigators he didn't know how the cap came in the dryer. His defense lawyers argued that the cap's presence was not direct evidence in this case. Barry's trial was supposed to start on April 28, 2022, but Judge Ramsey Lama granted a motion from prosecutors to drop the murder case against him. However, the judge announced prosecutors could still file the same charges against Barry. In October 2022, District Attorney Linda Stanley, who charged Barry with murdering his wife, was now under investigation. Before the trial, the judge pointed out Stanley's team for missing the court deadline. Stanley faced criticism for discussing the active case on a podcast.
For now, District Attorney Linda Stanley is out of office.
Barry's defense claimed Stanley failed to disclose evidence and acted poorly as a prosecutor. In May 2023, Barry filed a civil rights lawsuit against Chaffee County prosecutors, CBI, and FBI employees. The lawsuit claims Barry faced false charges, arrest, and prosecution, leading to 5 months in jail, followed by months wearing a GPS ankle monitor and nearly a year defending against the charges. Barry's property remained seized, destroying his reputation and causing financial losses. On May 13, 2023, Suzanne's friends gathered in Salida to honor her life and demand justice in her case.
Being able to find the justice that she deserves now.
On September 27, 2023, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation revealed that Suzanne's remains were discovered in Moffat, Saguache County on September 22, 2023. Barry's attorney, Iris Ayton, released a statement expressing the family's immense shock and grief. She mentioned that the authorities did not inform the family about the discovery of Suzanne's remains. The case is still open, and there have been no arrests since the discovery of Suzanne's remains.